Good morning everyone, it's vlog time, so let's get this thing rolling. So today is a little bit of some sort of an exciting day because I need to do some small repairs in the house. And first off, the thing I did this morning is do our shower. Now, in the ceiling of the shower we have a little ventilation hole, and a few months back when I woke up I heard a weird sound coming from the shower, and I was like, what's happening in there? There was no one at home except me, and when I opened the door there was a mouse in our shower. Now that's not a weird thing because the house I'm living in has wood floors, wood ceilings, and whenever it's cold, in the winter times to be specific, these mice will sometimes run across your room like they own the place. But actually this mouse wasn't able to escape because of the mostly concrete floor. But the tiny critter did manage to chew from the wood. So I filled the cap up with some acrylic cement, and I also found a little crack running from this wall. So I also filled that up with some acrylic cement. It has to dry for about 5 hours, so let's hope I did a good job. Now the other thing that needs to happen, it's not exactly a repair because it's not totally broken, but we exchanged the floor from our kitchen a few years back. We exchanged the vinyl that was laying there, but as you can see the sides are curling up a bit, so I went and got this stuff. Actually my best friend did, and asked me to try to see if I could fix it, but it says that you're not able to use it on things like stone and such things. I was a bit worried because I thought that our kitchen was also stone, but it's actually wood. Not the best type, I have to agree with that, but yeah, it only needs the edges. So I'm gonna try that first on a small portion of the front, and then see if it will stick, and if not, might have to go to a hardware store to get some what's it called, some glue for it. Alright, so the short side is done. As you can see, it's a lot less curly. As this stuff, it got me raging at some point. The thing is, it's double-sided tape, so one side you will stick to whatever you want to stick. That's logic. But the other side has a protective film, and getting that off is a pain. If you're ever gonna use this stuff for doing repairs like I'm doing right now, either be sure to have good long nails so you can easily peel it off, or have someone do it for you, because I was literally, with almost every piece I was like, get off. Then I went to the next piece and then went back, and at one point one of the pieces I literally carved a little bit in so I could remove it from the inside, but I'm done. It looks a lot better than it did, but I'm not totally happy with it. But I didn't have much tape, and the stores downstairs don't sell this type of tape, so quick overview. If that went too quick for you, rewind and just pause in between. As I said, it looks a lot better than it did. It's not as curled up as it was, so a job well done. Alright, so speaking of repairs, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you guys in an earlier vlog, but 1 or 2 weeks back I've got myself this little thing. It's a Sigma SA300. It's a analog SLR camera. It basically just costed me €5 from a thrift store further up our road. But there are some little things that need repairing, and I'll try to show you guys what's actually wrong with it. So first off, the lens. Whenever I try to zoom out, sorry for the wobbly image, but whenever I try to zoom out and I get to the, 28mm mark, I have some trouble pulling through, and
I'm not sure if you can really see that on video, but the inside of the lens doesn't go flush with the body of the lens, so it's probably a little bit bended inwards, and I might have to open the lens to actually fix that, but I'm not sure if that is possible. I carefully tried hitting it a couple of times on a corner of the table, but that didn't seem to work anyhow. So if any of you guys have knowledge of this type of stuff, let me know in the comments, or at least share this video if you want, so somebody else can maybe tell me how to fix this. And then there's also another small problem with the curtains inside. Now I can't show you this because of the battery pretty much died on me while trying to fix the curtains, but basically what happens is only the lower few, 2 or 3 curtains, will actually go up, and then it gets stuck. So if I would take a photo, it would only be halfway and not fully. But I'm not sure if I can open the body also and try to fix it that way, but I thought I had managed the problem. I'd fixed it, but at that point my battery died, so I couldn't check it anymore.
Speaking of analog stuff, why would I buy a analog camera when I have a good, fully functional 400D Canon DSLR camera? It's basically a part of a little challenge that I want to pull through for the new year. With a digital camera, you probably know that from your compact camera if you have that, or the camera phone that you have, or your smartphone. Usually you're like, oh, I have an 8 gig storage card, or 16 or 32 gig, and I can shoot away what I want. But with analog photography, it's actually a challenge to get the photo pretty much right, because a 36mm, I think it is, a film only has 12, 24 or 36 photos to take. So you really have to think about the photo go well. You can't shoot 10 of the same image and then like, oh, that one is good, I'll delete the rest. You really have to challenge yourself to take the photo good first time, and that's something I want to try to go back to, but first I need to fix this camera for that. So there is something on my mind that I kind of want to turn into the question of the vlog. Yep, it still exists. Anyhow, it's the rating system that YouTube uses nowadays. I say nowadays, but it has been here for a couple of years now. When I started out on YouTube, there was a 5-star rating system, if I can call it that. But basically it meant you could give 1 to 5-star rating to a video, whether or not you totally disliked it or you absolutely liked it. It was a good system, but it wasn't average. It meant if your video got a lot of 1-star ratings, it would go down the list and your video would never show up again. YouTube changed that over time with the thumbs system that we now know, and basically means if you like a video, you give it a thumbs up, and if you really like it nowadays, you can also click the share button downwards, or copy the link and make your own little message from it on Twitter, Facebook or any social media. But the one thing that I clearly don't see has a function is the thumbs down button. Basically you can press it if you dislike a video, but that's not gonna help the person that made the video pretty much, because if you press it, the person is not gonna know who pressed it. Now that might not be of total importance, but if I don't like a video, I either just click away without even pressing the thumbs up or thumbs down button, or I leave a comment where I say I don't like the video because you could do this or that to make it better, or could you try doing this or that. Basically giving uplifting commentary, so that the person that has made the video isn't like, well, 16 people didn't like my video, but why didn't they like it? So basically I was thinking YouTube should either delete the thumbs down button altogether, or they could use it in their advantage, and basically when you press it, then you would have to give a comment stating why you dislike the video. So what is your opinion on that? Should the thumbs down button be totally gone, or should it have a better functionality? Because again, sometimes if I do like a video but I see some things that could have been better, I basically just leave a comment and a like on that video. So What's your opinion on that? Well, that kind of wraps up the end of today's vlog. Not much for you guys, I'm sorry for that. Basically just rambling about repairing things, and the question of the vlog being a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Of course I want you guys to thumb this video up, but yeah, that's basically it for today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like, and share this video if you can, and you guys are going to see me in the next video. Goodbye.